Ayo, welcome back to another critical video. Today, welcome back to another Motivational Monday, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good time. I for sure am. You guys probably wondering, on the last Motivational Monday, I didn't look like I was having a good time. And yeah, I wasn't. That was like, what, last week? Last week, oh boy, that was something. I was in an emotional roller coaster that was really everywhere. I was all over the place. Remember looking for my wallet, looking for my AirPods, just really frustrated on getting a job. All those things were just going into my head, and the more and more I was impatient and running, trying to get everything, the more serious and mad I was. And I don't really know if that really affected me that week, but I just kept it to myself and thought about it. But this week, we're starting off with a really good Monday. I am glad to be in this Motivational Monday today. It's like my Motivational Mondays are supposed to be every single Monday. I tell you guys about my life and what's going on and how I could teach you from last week or from previously from this week. And this Motivational Monday, I'm going to be talking about the end and a new beginning. Now, a lot of you guys heard that before. There's always going to be an end and then there's going to be a new beginning. Well, today, that basically kind of happened today. Well, for sure that I did not find my wallet yet, but I am going to know that it's never going to come back. I know. It's super hard to say that, and it's kind of sad that I won't ever to be getting my wallet back and all my credit card information or my ID or my permit back ever again, including the money. But there's always a new beginning, and we could still try to come up with some new things and try to get it back, like redoing everything again. And I know it sucks to make a progress like that, redoing everything that you already have built on, just to redo it every again. It's like, it's just in your head. It's just really awful. But that doesn't mean that you should be stopped on what you have to do and what your purpose is. That is your purpose. That is the goal that you had to create. You have to keep pushing through it. If you want to get somewhere in life, a little redo, you've done it once, you could do it again. Okay, so, today we just checked the cameras at school, and I could not find my wallet. I saw me, and I have not dropped my wallet. And I was surprised because I really hoped that my wallet would have been inside school, but I guess I was wrong, which was sad. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to, give up already. I know there's some other things gonna come up, and I know that I could do this deep down in my heart. I just gotta really train and focus and do a lot of research and do the most I can just to, bring myself back up a little bit. And in order to bring myself up a little bit to get that cash, it's getting a job. And I'm glad to say that I got 2 jobs going for me today. 2 jobs called me, and I was speechless because I really hope that one day a job will get into me, and I'm like, yeah, just like that. But it's been 3 months since I last got fired, and that was pretty rough. And surprisingly for me, when I'm 16 already, I should have been just getting a job when I was in January, but I just couldn't find any, and that really triggered me because that was my whole goal for the entire 2 months, 2 or 3 months. It's just for me to go get a job, and I couldn't find one. And I'm looking everywhere, and I'm going left and right, giving applications, calling people, until I just had to stop. I just Instead of looking for answers everywhere, it just went to God instead, saying that, if he could help me. It sounds cheesy and it sounds greedy, but he is a person that does miracles, blessings, and everything, the impossible. That's the thing. He gives you blessings when you don't realize. Every single time I've suffered, every single day, wishing I could get a job. But today was just happiness, but I felt I lost something as well. I lost my wallet, but I got something new. That was the new and beginning, the end and the beginning part I was talking about. There's some things that bad, but you gotta look at the good side of it, where sometimes the bad stuff you could redo, you could do in the past. You leave it in the past. Don't think about the past. It breaks you in the future. So I'm looking in the future right now, and you gotta be focusing on the good stuff that's gonna happen to you, not on the bad stuff, or else you would never grow. So with this new job, I'm like, wow, oh my God, I'm like, wow, just wow. I am so surprised. Dude, I got a job at 14, faster than I did getting a job at 16 years old. It's almost about to be March. I got my job at January 8th, the 20th, almost around my birthday, when I was about to turn 15, but I still got it when I was 14. But dude, that tells you something. That tells you when younger me was really motivated, and I was really committed back then. Didn't really need a job, but I just wanted to get a job. It just came to me. You know what? I just want a job. Since my brother got a job, I want a job. I got a job 4 weeks after he did, just because I needed them, and that really changed me. So now I gotta start thinking my plans through. Okay, so now we're actually getting there. We're actually going through the plans, the motion. The motion is actually starting to come in. The goals are starting to kick in. Now, since I'm gonna have a job already, I could start finally getting the wallet, getting all the credit card information, start getting my permit, start driving already, start going to the gym actually. Oh my God, everything is gonna go well, but I shouldn't be over-blinded for myself, thinking that to myself that I did it. I should be really thinking about the Lord. I should be really thanking Him for what He has done, and not for what I have done. Because at the end of the day, He's the one who did everything for me. He's the one, He's the holy, He's the knowing, He's above all. I really haven't prayed to Him today, but man, I just really hoped I could bless Him today for what He has done. And for yesterday, I was about to go into temptation. I hesitated. I knew what I was going to do, and I just felt something bad, and everything was just going to go worse and worse and worse. But I just knew that if I could just pull it off just one time without getting tempted, I would finally be free. I didn't do it. I did not lust yesterday. I did not try to, commit adultery. I was just focused on, let me make it through the day. Let me just try to beat the day to its own game. And I did. I was not expecting this today, but today's going to be a good day at CORYXKENSHIN. Today is a new beginning. And that this video will be something new for me to actually, put my mind on now. Now, since everything's going along the plan, I cannot mess this up. I'm telling you, once you have a plan, you gotta stick with the plan. You can't fail the plan. If the plan is right there, you can't go around wandering off. You have to keep your discipline going, your consistency going. It's like going to the gym all the time. If you're not gonna go to the gym all the time, you're not gonna make no progress. If you keep going to the gym all the time, you're gonna make progress. There's gonna be progress. It's gonna take a little while, but progress is gonna show. And that's literally what happened with getting the applications. I did it for so long. The consistency of me doing it left and right, sacrificing every single day, just for one day. It could just happen with just one day. So I'm thankful today. I'm just really speechless. And acting class was great. I really enjoyed it. I felt like I was more kind of proud to be myself a little bit. I'm still scared, but got to play up my role a little bit, just a little bit better. And just want to say that for the people who are watching this, learn something from this. Please learn something. Always keep consistent, keep pushing on whatever you're gonna do. Trust me, it will eventually come. Whatever you want, you have to learn how to keep consistently going. Even though you don't see it, you have to keep pushing. But don't be like me, blinded by impatience and rushing everything. Try to be in the mix of it. Try to be in the moment and be glad from where you are, and that, be grateful for what you have. Try to keep going. From people who are stuck right now, that they think that there's no hope, you have to keep going. You have to keep pushing. There's always a way. There's always a way. Like, I was stuck, losing my wallet. I was devastated, not having a job either. It was just sad. It was just ruined. It was just stressful. I couldn't do anything. My life was just in shambles. Couldn't even provide nothing for my family. Nothing. And for me, the word nothing is being that your family has to support you, but you're not supporting your family. I mean, your family is counting on you to be somebody in life. Don't get me wrong. Not everybody wants to, what's the word? Not everybody in life wants to, it's downloading, be that person. Not everybody. But their families push them to be somebody. Even though your mom or dad tell you that, like, to be somebody, and you're just denying their faith and for what they love you for. I always saw every single day my family struggling. Always. Every single day they're providing food, they're providing shelter, they're providing this, they're providing that. Every single day they're working. Every single day. And I told myself, one day, just one day, I will be able to let them rest. No more shall they be working all the time, stressed. And just for me having a job last year, just a whole entire year, made everything better. But I guess the Lord had to humble me from my blindness, tell me to, hey, you got to step back because you're getting too comfortable on yourself. And to be honest, I really was getting comfortable. I wasn't working out how was I supposed to keep consistent. Even though I wasn't as the person I was, 2 years ago. I was really changing, but now since I don't got a job, I realize that the time you have is it's limited. It's limited to one day. You have to keep pushing every single day. It's one day. You got one chance. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to make sure that your family has everything. Nobody has to be perfect in life, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. You don't want to see your family suffer. But I'd rather have myself suffer for them. Not the other way around. I would not let them suffer for me. I feel like that is making me spoon-fed. If you guys know what that means, spoon-fed is like basically you have everything handed to. I felt like I had everything handled to, but it was just for the cause of them to work harder and not for me to appreciate it. That's what I hate in life. People sometimes are spoon-fed. They don't really realize that their family is really struggling for them and that they should be doing something. They should be waking up, realizing that, hey, I gotta help my family. That's my purpose in life. That's the person I want to be when I grow up, is just to, make sure that my family is okay. We're still together. We're still a family. And that one day, they won't have to suffer anymore. That is one of my dreams. That is probably the most biggest dream I ever had. Because I am happy for them. I'm proud of myself either. That's called pride, but pride is so many things that sometimes you can't let pride come into your mind. That is just being, prideful. Your ego is just blind. But sometimes, once you're in that moment, you realize that you could do this. I got this. My family will be much better if I was doing something for them. And they see it. They see it every single day. I am thankful for my mom. Mom, I love you. Dad, I love you. Brother, I love you. My little brothers, I love you. To the people who are supporting me, I love you. Because they really just helped me. God, I love you. Because they really helped me out. There really are people in my life that really said, hey, this man has potential. And not everybody is like that. People sometimes are jealous. Their jealousy gets in their way. But I know how that feels. Listen, I was an arrogant person once, and sometimes you can't take things that you did. But you can always learn from it. So, in this video, it's an end, but a new beginning. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for this Motivational Mondays, and peace.